So just finished 5K run this morning. When I'm doing the training, usually I run about 10. I'm recovering from a cold from last week, so usually when I go in the morning, I wear this headband because it wraps around my ears, keeps me warm. This sweater, and then just a pack. Sometimes I take it, sometimes I don't. On the actual race days, I run with a pack, so it's good to train with it. And then just gray sweatpants and running shoes. So I get tough through it today, so it wasn't so bad. All right, on to breakfast. Here we are, it's the breakfast of champions. We got the coffee. We got the I'm not even sure what to call it, the quiche. The quiche-less quiche and the oatmeal. So beautiful, thing of beauty. So for dressing up for school, there's a lot of like back and forth about it. There's people that are like, well, if everyone else is dressing casual, you don't want to really dress up because it'll seem pretentious. And then there's the other argument where it's like, well, you don't want to really dress down either if everyone else is dressing up. There's like, you shouldn't wear jeans to school. If you're a guy, you should probably have your shirt tucked in, or at least be wearing sort of like a dressier, classier shirt. I think in places like Ehime, the like teachers have to wear white shirts with like black dress pants and a black tie, but don't quote me on that. At least maybe in some areas. I've heard it's more strict, but my rule of thumb is like I just always dress nice because why not? It's like you're always just prepared for any situation. So the kids here dress up, so I'm like, so generally I like to wear something nice in solidarity. All right, rocking a second cup of coffee. Hell yeah. So with the extra time in the morning, usually I'm working at a school that's a little farther into town, so I don't have quite as much time in the morning, but I still got a good chunk of time. So I can spend that sometimes working on YouTube videos, sometimes writing, sometimes playing guitar. Today I'm gonna play guitar because I'm just feeling like it, and I've had some free time at work that I spent writing, so a little burnt out on the writing front, or I know that I'll have time to write basically today. So instead I'm gonna practice a little bit of guitar, and I'm a little bit rusty as I haven't played in a long time, so let's tune her up. Guy with good oars, sail to distant shores, stand up on the prow, noble bark I steer, stay close to the haven, you brave woman, you brave woman. It's coming along. I'll get there eventually. So yeah, so that's kind of what guitar practice looks like in the morning. I won't keep you much longer, so you don't have to sit here and suffer and listen to me practice. But the reality is, like, when you see a guitar player play, there's just been hours of them sitting there working through the songs, and then if they're really good and they don't get like stage fright or afraid of the performance, then they can play that song like as good as when they're practicing alone. Because I find I actually play better when I'm not stressed and when people aren't watching me. Although I try to play in front of people to get over that fear a little bit, but yeah, so Cool. So we'll pick back up and continue on with the rest of my day. So it's 8:10. So it's time to go. I can walk to work. The school I'm going to now is just in town, so I like to be about 15 minutes early to work, and there's a good reason for that. It's so I can basically, if something happens before work, like, I don't know, there's some construction or something, or if it's going to be a busy day, I have that extra time that I can just make a schedule for myself and just keep myself on track. And that just makes the day go a lot better, and it's a lot less chaotic. So yeah, honestly, just go into work early, like that early, for myself to make my day better. And I don't get paid for it, unfortunately, because I can't clock in that 15 minutes early, but it just makes my workday better, which is why I do it. And I mean, professionally, it's a good thing to do. The Japanese are always early to everything, so. All right. With that said, let's bounce. So I can't take you inside the school, and like show you classes and stuff, but I'll give you the rundown. So basically, when I get to work, I say good morning to the teachers, and then I'll write the schedule down for myself for the day, and then ask the teachers if they need anything, and then I'll make like lessons or games and try to like predict things that they might need in advance. And if it's a slow day, then I'll make like an English board, or I'll work on like a YouTube video, or at least something productive in that desk warming time, like maybe an AJET project or something. So in the classroom, I have a couple strategies. So when I first go into the class, I always say like good morning or good afternoon or hello to the whole class, greet the class, because I think that's like something a good teacher would do. And it kind of like sets the mood for the class. I also go to class very early, and just so I'm like there prepared, and I'll talk to students, and I'll set up the projector, just basically be ready for the lesson, and that just makes things go so much smoother. So that's what I'm up to today. I'll probably show you guys a picture of my school lunch, and then some after school stuff. So about 4:15, I finish work and I'm cleared to go. Sometimes we'll have like a meeting in the afternoon, but today's not a meeting day, so working in Saga, I have the luxury of being able to just walk to work and walk home. So that's what I'm doing. Alright, so I just jumped in my car, got the protein shake, and then gym shoes. So, oh, there's a little bit a weird light on my face, but I'm basically ready to go. So, I'm gonna blast off to the gym and drag you guys along with me. So we're here, and we're in luck because the parking lot is completely empty, so we'll have the place to ourselves for probably a few minutes at least. So I can take a quick video and show the gym off and all the equipment. I think the owner was cool with that, so Yeah, so we'll get on to that. I'm not going to do the fitness thing and show you me working out. Yeah, as tempting as that is. So someone else did show up, so I'll have to go through quickly, but here's some of the machines that they have here.
And football, which I got a really bad concussion one time, and I was told not to spar for 6 months, and I didn't follow that advice. I should have, but it took me so long to where I could take a punch. Like, I used to walk it, you know.
All right, so it's about 6:30. Just got home from the gym. Wow. Yeah, the tower at night is beautiful, isn't it? This is something else. So I'm gonna head back home and get the chicken soup on. Leave the light on for myself. A little nice thing to do for yourself. Coming back home, it's dark. Right. What a day, huh? Yeah. So I didn't mention this in the morning, but I actually leave my exercise stuff just laying out like this. When I leave it out like this, it's really easy in the morning because I can just go straight from my bedroom and just throw on these clothes. And I don't even have to think about it. So when it's really early in the morning, like if you have to take the time to go into your closet and like get all your stuff, like get all your shit together, that's like a barrier to like actually like exercising. So you kind of got to make as few barriers as possible for yourself and just like make it really easy to get going. Get our grub on. So yeah, it's 6:30 and it's like I get home from the gym, and see, this is the benefit of cooking and doing meal prep, because like I'm tired as right now. Like I just exercised twice today after doing a full day worth of work. But now I can come home, open the fridge, and like look what we got. Bam. Chicken soup. Yeah. So I just pop that bad boy in the microwave. Get her going. And there's your meal. So pretty sweet. Hey, so just had the chicken soup. It was freaking delicious. But it was my last meal prep. But we're gonna be going out for sushi tomorrow night, and then I'll probably cook a little bit on Friday and over the weekend. So dang, I'm stuffed up. So yeah, so it's about 9 o'clock, so it's my bedtime. So the trade-off of waking up so early is that you got to go to bed early as well. But I found that when I'm on this cycle of going to bed early and waking up early, I actually sleep a lot better. I used to be a night owl, and I did that for a long time, but like now that I work out so hard and then I wake up early and then go to bed early, I found that like the quality of my sleep has improved pretty dramatically. I can fall asleep faster, and I think that's a combination of like the exercise and the healthy eating playing into it. So anyway, so I'm gonna head to bed. It's been a really good day. Yeah, that's a day in my life. It's a very typical day. You know, it's like you see on social media, I think like people have these really fantastical days in their lives, and like obviously you want to showcase like the cool stuff you do, but I'd rather genuinely show you the things that I do every day and what my life is really like. And I guess you can see what it's like being an ALT. Like I'm sure you noticed, I like outside of work, I didn't talk to anyone basically. Like there was a guy at the gym that I said hello to, and that was it. So that's kind of a reality of being a foreigner, ALT living in Japan. Like you can have Japanese friends and you can have ALT friends, but you're alone a lot of the time. So you got to be comfortable being by yourself. And if you're not, that could cause problems for other people, especially if you're a very dependent person. So it's been a day. I'm tired. I'm gonna maintain that discipline, go to bed, and then wake up tomorrow morning and get after it all over again. So that's all for now. Take care and be bold.